Hey, everybody. Metastable man here. That's something that we've all known for quite some time, I think. Today we're going to make Metastable Quasi-Man. Meta-Man's Quasi-Crystal Man. Meta-Syntha-Man. Oh, I was looking at stuff. Ignore that. Yeah, FPS is getting far worse. I just don't even want to look at it. Bothers me now that I've seen the inside of the box, now that I've been more of a developer, now that I've looked inside and I know what's there. I'm like, I can fix it, right? I can fix it. And the answer is probably not, actually. That doesn't stop the brain worm, you know? The brain worm saying, you know what? This is mostly your FPS problems are mostly caused by the fact you're playing with biters and pollution, and you refuse to rip down the South Factory out of just raw sentimentality. And I'd go, shut up, brain. You sit in the back of that skull. Machine goes burr. And that's where we are. We get a slow factory as a result. I would say something like, there's nothing I can do about it, except we know that isn't true either. I can, however, say there is nothing I'm going to do about it, which is absolutely dead on 100% accurate. There. Are we better? Are we fixed? Gonna be okay? Gonna fix all that stuff? Maybe it'll be alright. I don't know. We did that. Oh, we gotta fix that tailings problem right now. Right now. So let's go and try to figure out what's going on. As we remember last time, diamonds had stopped because tailings was clogged. But then we came and we checked the tailings disposal unit right here. We have plenty of bandwidth. We even have a super rad double pump right here. Oh, and these guys are going as hard as they can. You know what? This says we are making so many tailings, so much that we are beyond pumping. It's just tailings are going to be there. Just don't pump anything, just turn it on full steam. Just assume the tailings are going to be there. They're being made all over the factory. We're not in danger of running low on tailings. We're not. We just need an open pipe there. And so this guy can snatch whatever he can and pump it in. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Everything that doesn't get snatched is going to go turn into Nexilid ore, which is good, because I like Nexilid ore. Now, question for the class. Did this actually fix the tailings problem? Here. This is where we had it. Looks like it's moving. There we go. I mean, it looks like it's moving. And we go all the way down to here. Why are we not moving? Diamond water grade 3. So grade 3 comes in right here, right? Grade 3. Oh no, we still have tailings problems. Alright, so we have to inspect this pipe. And it probably has a pump because of fluid extents. And we have to... I mean, honestly, the smartest thing to do... Guy's pumping hardly at all. The smartest thing to do would probably be to install local destruction for tailings. And so I don't have to pump it all into the factory core. You can see me saying these words and then doing nothing to respond to them. So you can guess what's going to happen. It's going to be another pump, isn't it? All right, so here we are. I am going to have to install local tailings destruction. That's unfortunate. And there's going to be a whale transport issue there too. Super duper unfortunate. Why is this so full up? Is this just draining out right now? And if I just leave it alone, everything will be okay. There, we traced the entire line And tailings are leaving the system at the speed of the consumer. And the consumer here is only a VAPS Mark II, for one thing. I guess the real question is, will this place stand for being upgraded? Will it break down on the transport layer or something? How full are you? Pretty full. It might, in fact, break down the transport layer. All right, let's go see. It's going to be funny, right? Let's go get some of VAPS and then a solid SEP. And we'll see what happens. Worst case scenario, comedy. And then we need a whole bunch of EVAPs, which are right there. Probably we need more than that, unfortunately. Which means into the system we go. EVAP. Oh. EVAP. Oh, right there. Convenient. All right, we'll upgrade this area. 50% more tailings consumption. I really am quite worried about being able to vent things fast enough. All right, there you go. A lot of tailings being eaten. So we're just going to stand here and watch, I think. Well, this guy's coming along pretty fast. He's going to get here in time. Totally is. Oh, but then we have this problem now. Add in another... There, he's here in time. But it hasn't been a full cycle either. I should really... Man, these loaders with the fuel cost is definitely hard mode. Because I don't want to bring in the slurry. But at the same time, I need it to save my UPS. So, how do I respond to this situation? Alright, so you're about ready to pop, right? Why haven't you popped? There you go. You were probably in the slow queue. Oh, tailings is falling. Good. So that's a minor win, I suppose. If we go all the way back to the beginning. Yeah, this is now going again. So long as this is venting appropriately, we fix that. So good. Oh, I really don't want to mess with seaweed. Also, we're just going to double that. If we have the thought, double it, right? UPS is there to be burned. Off you go. And so, this is just going to work out, I feel. And this is actually slowing down right now for lack of material. So, good. We've won? Sure looks like we've won. Alright, let's move on. Let's go upgrade neuromorphic chip. It's going to be a long time for us to get all those diamonds back up. It's a real shame. And this is going to take more than an episode because of the UPS problem. Multiple layers of sad. Why can't I have infinite CPU time? Infinite ultra-powered CPU time. Why can I not have this? Oh, I probably should have looked at what I need. So we need blue bioprinters here, and we need to speed these to the stars. Oh, we got them. It's kind of freaky, actually. These used to be such an enormous bottleneck. And now they simply are not. That's progress. Maybe you should be a 4. Catch everybody. So you're producing 0.6 and you're eating just about 0.6 and you're mega ultra sped. Here. Let's just be sure. It's the only way to be sure, right? There. Now it's... Yes. It's going more and more. So, we need this right here. How refreshing it is. And it's just a matter of speed now. Speed and power, obviously. And power is just fine. Everything's great. And so long as I metastasize today, it will continue to be great. Alright, good. And that guy's getting half, and then half's going that way. We should see a nice bump, right? Neuromorph. Why would we stop? There's the actual question that's facing us right now. I mean, it's obviously not any of these things, so it has to be this whale. And this whale is getting stuff. That exists. That exists. Oh, this was low for a very long time, so maybe that was our problem. Grab a bunch of brains, then we just drop it off. Was any of this in trouble at any point? Doesn't look like it. Maybe we have logistics issues, and me slapping extra speed on it isn't really what I wanted, though the extra prod would obviously help with that. Wish I could prod it at this step too. I mean, obviously, it says affected by productivity, but it's not. Just a lie. Terrible lie. So I probably should be paying more attention to this, right? Though I could probably just declare it done and wait until it becomes another problem for me. This is full up and really happy, honestly. This guy's almost done with his shopping. He's going to get brains now. And so he'll be back, maybe in time, but it's not going to be a huge gap if he's not. I bet we were out of paramagnetic material, and that was the real problem. Let's go take a look. Right there. Yeah, we're real low. Okay. Let's examine this again. I'm assuming that was paramagnetic problems. That guy's real low. He's not even close to delivering again. And so this is all... We have to make myoglobin. And the only way to do that is right here, using this. Can't be prodded. Can't be made better. This is already the best it can be. And it's doing quite well, thank you. And it makes 1 unit. I noted that this was going to be real slow a while ago. Why do I not see a whale? Oh, we do see a whale ready to drop. We did just drop. Odd. Oh, it's because it used to be at the back of the line instead of the front of the line. So we can squeeze a little more efficiency out of each whale by doing this. Actually, like a third of efficiency, honestly. I shouldn't understate that. Because it used to be back-loaded, but now it's front-loaded, the circuit condition. So it was supposed to go, assuming it was very low demand, very low throughput. But now it's not that, it's the other thing. So. What am I looking for? Oh, Chitosan full up. Glorious. Absolutely 100% glorious. Right there. No, it's down here. This is what I'm looking for. So maybe that'll help a little bit. This guy's on his way back. And he's just getting closer. It's just a matter of flying back, honestly. I wonder why this was a problem. It's not the other ingredients, is it? No, this guy's waiting to drop. He's got all the stuff. I don't know. Maybe we just gotta watch it. Here, let's go take a look at the graph. Paramagnetic. Ah. I mean, that's pretty good, honestly. Do we just need more? Just straight up more? And I guess the way to get straight up more is just speed some of these guys up. Alright, let's try it. See what happens. Worst that happens is we need to have more whales on logistics duty. Right? Here. You. I want a 5-4 and be speedy. And let's not have them feel left out, right? Oh, you're... Okay, never mind. Excuse me. Wrong button. There. Now you're going super duper super fast. Why is it... Oh, because it has no power. Okay, never mind. There. As I was saying, now we're going super duper super fast. And we're probably at the... logistics is now the bottleneck. God, that's going slow. Look how slow that animation is. Oh, I don't want to see. Oh, 30 frames per second. Oh, it's bad. Oh, we're actually beyond this now. How do we make this go faster? I guess... I don't even know what I want to do. Simulation going so slow. I really wish I could just see where I had loader fuel. Because I have a solution for this problem. Because I want them stacked, but right now they're not stacked. Oh yeah, we're definitely... going faster than can be. I don't even know why I'm doing this. It's going to make it a little easier, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely moving at the speed of whale deliveries. I know I had loaders around here somewhere, but I can't... Oh, right there. Exactly right there. Found it by luck. I really wish I could search for that. I've decided I'm in opposition to loaders requiring a fluid. The purpose of the loader is not to make life easier. It's to make the final form of the base actually workable. So it's not a quality of life thing so much as it is a requirement for the game thing. With this stacked, we don't even need this here anymore. Because what I want to do is now just this, right? Just that. And then we control this based on how much is on the belt. And this is enable, disable, and it's Myo glob. We'll say less than 500. There you go. And it'll just flow in now. And it's just better. And there's a jerky cleaner somewhere around here, right? Because there has to be. How else would this work if there was no jerky cleaner? This is really what I'm getting at right now. All these guys are wrong. It's nice seeing them all go at once, though. I have done something. I have done something. Congratulations to me. Where's the... I suppose this is just putting everything out. Okay, that makes sense. And we should see very substantial waves. Oh, look at the FPS. Down to 20. Down. Why is it going so low? I know I have a graph open, but still. Here, I don't want to look at it. Paramag. There, it goes a lot faster when I get up this. So we should be seeing substantial waviness in this, because the bottleneck is this guy. Good, I suppose. Here, if we're gonna start... It's really hard to reform myself after all this time. I guess this is how it starts, huh? Powdered phosphate. And this is what, urea? Should have all this in my quick bar. And you are just meat. There. Fewer actions to produce the same result. Progress, right? There. Loaders should just be standard. And this needing fuel thing is technically okay for hard mode, but still not desirable. Here, that goes in there. Yeah, so we're gonna have substantial waviness, especially now that I've got it loader enabled. All right, it's fine. Maybe it's fine. I don't know. We're done here. We need to figure out seaweed, and then maybe we initiate Project Megamoo. Close our eyes to all of this misery and bring about something truly great and inspiring. The best cow. All right, so seaweed to central storage is not working out. And I really wish I could commandeer a block anywhere and just make a huge continual fountain of seaweed. Just shipping it in like this is not desirable. We have so much seaweed. It's clogged with seaweed right here. Is the answer really just more transport? It's hard to believe that. I mean, okay, no, it's not. Or take some of these consumers. Not you, you're not enough. You are filling your cargo. And then you're going to dump it there. Do I want this whale going farther and faster, or do I want just more whales? Okay, we're just throwing down 3 more whales, all right? We're just going to put 3 more whales on seaweed transport, and that's going to be it. And if this is the wrong decision, I accept being wrong. Trust me, it's not going to make me any more humble. I am not going to learn anything from this. In fact, I'm going to refuse to learn. So this guy. No, not this guy. You're trying to dump. The fact I'm not seeing it actively jammed is kind of worrying. This is actively jammed. Why are you so slow? Aside from the obvious, right? Alright, so you are going to get another buddy. And this is for you. Go. And then you... Well, I'm going to probably put 2 to the other one. Because this should be just pouring out seaweed. Yeah, it is. This guy. No. Not in fact this guy. Who is going to the stacks? This guy is. Why didn't I just do it properly? I don't know. Layers on layers of mystery here. Okay, off you go. And then one more. We'll solve this problem with just spamming whales. The problem is I should have made seaweed in city center because it's so difficult to haul. What is that? What is that I'm seeing right there? Where are you going with those things? Do I have more? No. We have one of these. Oh, we have. They're coming. They're coming. No, charge. Ooh. There's more coming. Maybe I should just stand still. Just accumulate power. It's not going. Why aren't you going? I'm very interested in you making more. We finished 8. Now we need more utility box. And utility box is not on the way at the moment. Let's go take a look. Right there. And you are definitely not on the way because we need more intelligent unit. Okay then. We burned through our intelligence. And I guess I should just... Where are the rest of these? If they made 8, I should have a few more, right? So paranoid that they're in transit. They're definitely not here. And it's a little off balanced. I want more of these and less of all the other guys, but I'm prepared to wait. I can be patient. I can be a very patient person. So yeah, this just needs more intelligent units to be made, which means I have to run all of this all the way down, all the way down. And we're going to make 2D reflectors out of this, I think, or maybe Bragg circuits. We have 3 of them. We're definitely going to put something in the intelligent unit cycle in contact with this. Like just right here. No, I think this is the actual bottleneck. So I can add more prod somewhere. Or I could prod more over here. And then have them running more of the time. No, it's all running. So I guess here you go. You are 60% prod. You are now 90% prod. You're going at half speed because of that. Well, I suppose that is the cost of greatness, isn't it? Huh. Oh, I just can't? I can't hit them all with that? I guess we do this then. And then just... I don't know. Maybe we go right there. And we just speed up these slaughterhouses for... No, take away the speed modules is what we'll do. And that goes there. And that goes there. There, strip that out. Strip that out. And we're already beacon. Okay, so okay. And maybe it's better, maybe it's not. I'm running away. I don't know. I don't know if it's balanced or not. I was never there. The point is, this is going a little better, I guess. This is where we should shove all of these modules the second they're made. Yes, I understand. Yes, that makes sense to me. And then we'll continue harvesting intelligent unit, be it ever so slowly. And then I don't know. I don't know. I was never there. Did I figure out seaweed? That is really the prime question of the moment, huh? We have seaweed in stock, and it's backing up. If this guy is going to drop, which he is. All right, I want to say we figured out seaweed. Done. We did that. Here, watch. Slow motion. Highlight. Done. Where are we? Half hour in? kind of means the next thing to happen has to be initiate Project Megamoo, huh? I think it's mostly done for me as well. I just have to nudge it forward. Be efficient. Be efficient. Slows everything down so much. It's only going 15% faster than normal, but it's being efficient. And we can, quite frankly, we can just stack more all day long. It's not going to be a problem. We'll put a 5-5. Oh, we can't. This is not set up well for big beacons. I get the feeling I'm going to be cursing myself for doing it this way. That's the bottleneck there. They will eventually start drifting down, like right there, and they'll get picked up. What's this? Why is there a microcavity core just on the ground? And eventually they'll get put in, and then they'll get charged. Alright, so we just have to not think about this, I guess. Pinnacle of the factory is here, and it's not going very well at all. Oh, this is nice, though. It's going to jam after this guy's fickled up. And then all of these are going to be going into intelligent unit. That's nice. Alright, Project Megamoo. Let's go. Science trickling forward ever so slowly. We do the Megamoo thing right over here. We're going to print the best moos. Like the best of them. You should really just be picked up, because this never is going to go again. How's my inventory? Not that good. So I guess what we do is just this. Dump some stuff in. Strip this guy out. Pick him up. Dump all this stuff here. Pick it up. Alright, we're ready now. Excellent. I should really put all of these zinc finger fusion proteins back. That's the valuable thing here. Alright, so Megamoo, tell me about you. We need to not do that. We need to do this. We print them one at a time with a bio printer, and we need seismite. Didn't we set this up once upon a time? Now we have the AI kits right there. I think I remember setting this up. Because we needed the seismite, right? I think we used this block right here, actually. Okay. Now it's time to just start this up. And this guy isn't going. Oh, he wasn't hooked up. It was just stubbed, saying this is where it is going to be. And so we'll put the moves in and out right there. Insufficient pylons. We'll figure out how many moves we need. I guess that much just to start. I don't think we're ever going to need that much, in fact. But there we go. So we need to get Racillin, which decays. That stuff, which is why we're here. And how fast are you? Quite slow. A little faster. Quite okay. All right, so Megamoo project happening now. We're going to have to deal with waste products, but that's fine. We need to send a dinosaur to get these things. This is on site. That we have to go fetch. Racillin, we have to go fetch. Okay, so we have how many things? 8 bio scaff. 1 PKS, 2 cDNA, 1 muck, 1 moo, AI cyber moo kit. Yeah. 1 Racillin. Then everything else is just here on site, right? Okay. How we do that? How we do this? And you'll get everything that's not a moo. And you'll get everything that is a moo. There. That's how that will work. Why are you trying to put this into this place? Why is it trying to put a... Oh, because it's not in the right spot. Oh. Oh. I don't want stack inserters, so I guess it's long inserters then. Why isn't this rich biocrud being collected? Here, let's allow ourselves to get distracted and go look at that. All of this rich biocrud needs to be scraped off and then collected right here. I get the feeling we're just not doing that, huh? So, let's make it happen. Rich biocrud. And just like that, right? And then up to right here. And then whatever is on there gets put in like so. That will simultaneously clean this belt and get a valuable resource to where it needs to be. Okay, good. What was I doing? Mega mooing. There's your seismite. All right, so our number is going to be, which ones of these are weird? 100, 50, 100, 100, 100. So 1 is weird. So we need 8, 10, 11, 13, 14. So 3,000 divided by 14 is 200. So 1,600, 200, 400, 200, 200. Okay. Now, what we need is this guy to be reformed. You have a new life and a new purpose. Honestly, the best thing to do is go get the Cybermoo kit first. I guess there isn't a lot of good answers here, huh? Load items, Cybermoo kit, 200. Then we go hit up medical wing. And Resilin, I guess, is here. Resilin 200. And don't wait. And then we need PKS, which is not, it's pretty advanced, but it's not that advanced. Yeah, we're out of paramagnetic again, and apparently biobattery is also a problem. And immunosuppressants. There's a lot of issues right here. But where's my PKS? It's got a distinctive bottle. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, there's a lot of problems on screen right now, which I am very much working at not seeing. It's taking a tremendous conscious effort to not look at any of this. cDNA. Just focus on what I'm doing. And that is 400. Okay. Now you come here. Now we need circuit condition. We need comparador. We need go. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have an entire problem here. Let's check out this problem. Because Resilin goes to myoglobin. Myoglobin goes to meat. Meat goes to jerky. So I have to vent. I have to be ready to vent myoglobin. I have to be ready to vent meat. Oh, why isn't this doing this? meat. I have to be ready to vent jerky. So the unloading process is quite complicated for you. So it's load until target, then unload until caravan times 3. Okay. That's gonna eat some food, unfortunately. 200, 400, 200, 200. Okay. There you go. Go and do it. So that'll bring in the dry ingredients needed to bring about the advent of the Ultramoo. And we have to worry about decay in a second here. Actually, we should handle that now. Actually, this is just handling all the decay products right there. So you need to use filters MB, myoglobin, meat, and jerky. And then that is just elevated onto the belt. What is this stuff I'm looking at? That's a lot of paragen. Probably means something. It's probably important. All right, now we need liquids. And how wonderful it is that this exists right here. Okay. And now GTA, which is actually right there. Wondiferous, splendid. So very, very glorious. Only we are apparently not in the right spot. Mostly glorious. Mostly in some ways, if you look at it correctly, you may conceive that it might be okay. Alright, so this is now hooked up. And this is going. And the project Megamoo is initiated. So excellent. We've gotten through all our... And the chore list is so very thin right now. That's the... Wait a second. Wait a second. We should check and see if this is true. Are we actually making simic scales? Should be able to see by now. Better not still be heating up. No, all these guys are going. Do we have the scales? Yes. We have lots of scales. Okay, wonderful. So this gets checked off. This is just winning all day, friends. And then we should have level 4 muckmoos for next time we need to do anything. Alright, so what are we doing? I recall we have a bit of time left in the chores arc of the day. And I recall being disturbed at some of the things I see here. Paramagnetic dropped. We may or may not have fixed that. What's with this? What are you? Nano carrier or what? Matrix metallopeptidases and then peptidase M80. M30 58. We just don't have enough alien bacteria, huh? And I would have thought alien bacteria would have had a... we would be making more and more of it. But then again, each one of these is only making 2 a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So it's not even as much as one of these buildings. So if I want more alien bacteria, I gotta clone this guy. And he's probably having problems with Nexlet, because we had problems with Nexlet last episode as well. But let's pretend it is a simple logistics issue with a simple logistics solution. I am absolutely 100% delusional enough to think that this will work. So let's do this. There. So that might help that. And what's our problem with biobattery? That's again alien bacteria. That's not enough alien bacteria. No, they have it here. You don't have magnets, it looks like. No, it is magnets. I remember magnets being the most valuable substance in the factory. How are we doing now? It's still pretty valuable, but not like most valuable. Can it be prodded? Supposedly it can be prodded. Maybe I should set up a different area. Tries to make it specifically with just running 2 at max speed. It's so hard with heat though. It needs to get this powder in. Maybe I can get away with just upgrading all of this. I guess we do that. If we see it and we think about it, we should do it. Alright, so we need 12 of these and we only have 2. Alright, these are going to be our extra chores for today. Then we're going to get all the way to Quasi Crystal. We're going to do it. I feel it. I can feel it. Where am I going? I had a thought in my head that this is where I needed to be. And I do not see the thing I'm looking for. Oh, was it? Yeah, okay. I'm getting tripped up on the fact that it needs heat, when in reality it was something we did a lot earlier on, right? Yeah. Alright, we need 2, please. Now we need 1 better heat providing device, which is down here. One of these. So nice that they're just there. So nice to just have blue buildings whenever I want them. And we go to Magnet Central. Hopefully this pushes it over the edge, and now that it's a transport problem. But I'm not holding my breath for that. I should probably look at Nextlit. It was a problem last episode. There's no one here. There's nothing here, and there's nothing in there. That is so very dangerous. I don't get it. Alright, don't look at that. It's not real. Demons. Demons everywhere. First off, upgrade the center. It's going to take forever to get up to its new temp. Thanks, physics. This is just a casual 50% more. We have an extra slot. And this is doing 2 megawatts each, and we have 12. So we actually don't have a lot to play with here, so it's just probably best to just upgrade it. Alright, we just have to wait for it to come up to temperature. Great. I have ruined everything. Away! Eventually it will pull itself back up, or, you know, maybe it won't. Either of those outcomes is conceivable. What was I doing? Here, let's get rid of all of these buildings that we upgraded. And then, probably going to take a little break. You guys stay right where you are. Go relax for a little bit from the stressful factory. And then, when I'm through with that, I will return and we will begin building on the day. Going towards utility science, spiraling towards the end. We are very, very, very close to the end at this point. It has been an enormous journey. But at last, the destination is in sight. I had 10 of those in my inventory. Come on. Come on. Here, this. Alright, so what should I do now? We got 3. All of those intelligent units were distributed, and the result was I got like 10 new modules. How is that fair? These are ticking up. They are being made. These guys aren't going at all because of trits. Maybe we consume them too quickly. That guy just arrived. I have questions. I have so many questions. I liked it when you could prod this. All right, I'm going to take a little break. When I come back, it's Quasi Crystal time. This is one of the main high-level, final tier things to make. So then all of this is honestly not that bad. It can be just knocked off in a series of days. We're probably a week away from utility science if I just go for it, which is weird because we are we are in no way through with the tech tree. There's so much for us to research. We just barely got rid of the last Pi 3 tech. And you're telling me I'm going to go into all this utility science stuff? And from utility science, just keep in mind, quantum computing is not far away. This is the final science pack. Here, where's the thing? Where's the guy? Where's the happy guy right there? We are in sight of the end. It's probably a couple months away. 3 months at the outside. And then we're going to just play around for a while. We're not going to let this go. I'm going to slow down, but it's not going to be just a stop. I want to research everything. Once I'm done, once I achieve PV, I'm going to I'm going to focus on making the factory go faster. I'll get rid of all the biters. I'll get rid of all the pollution. I'll get rid of the south base. I'll start taking things seriously, and we'll start trying to optimize a little more. I'll also try to spend more of my time working on the mod itself instead of playing the mod. That's a plan. I'll add it into my rotation of things I take care of. There's just this whole list of things. I am making progress on them. It's nice. Anyway, I'm going to be gone for a second. You guys stay here. And back. All right, it's time to get this done, right? Quasi Crystal, Time Crystal, and Metastable Quasi Crystal. So Time Crystal. You need what? Just stuff. And your big theme, oh, it decays. Oh no. What's it decay into? What do you decay into? Oh, it decays into itself. It's a joke. It's a joke. It spoils into itself. So it's just consuming CPU cycles for fun. All right, I can respect that. The theme here is this is slow. Really, really, really slow. I really wish I had better particle accelerators. Here, let's go build another model. I seem to remember we need heat, which makes me wish I hadn't just gotten rid of all of my advanced foundries. Let's go build the model again, right? Let's go over to Simic scales, actually, and just kind of do it there. Maybe I should do more right here, like right on the edge. I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, Simic scales, and then particle accelerator number 1, and you're making a time crystal, right? One of these. And then another particle accelerator right there, and you're making one of those. And then it is an advanced foundry, and you're making one of these. All right. I probably should have written this down last time I went through it. So at the moment, how many... Don't even think about that. Just assume Simic scales are here, right? Oh, let's check out the Simic roller. How's this going? We have not gotten a single one with 600 tries. Wow, that's terrible. That is some really harsh bad luck. At least the materials are here to just keep going. All right, don't look at that. Don't pay attention. So you make 0.03 a second, and you need 5 times that much. So without speeding at all, this is the ratio. And then one more. And does this make anybody looking upon it happy? No, nobody is happy here. I think you can be prodded, which is kind of a little joke, I guess. Because we can do something like this. And then here, this is definitely a post MMHD situation. There. This thing is taking 17 gigawatts all on its own. Now, admittedly, it's producing quite a lot of Quasi Crystal. But I guess the inputs aren't that vital. That's probably the wrong way to think about it. This is paying a huge premium, but it is reducing it back down to keeping this going at its pace. So maybe we actually do this. And efficiency modules are, of course, just not applicable. Doesn't work. Doesn't even matter what we put in. Here, we're putting in the good ones. And noticed it doesn't even, it just bounces right off. Maybe we do a big footprint of this and we leave this open for later. So we're going to do an entire block. We're probably going to do 8 of these. And then these come out on site. You need seismite. So the quasi crystal, the time crystals have to be taken there. I don't want to build too much down there. So looks like we'll probably be doing this right here then. Yeah, probably right here. And then link off the seismite. Just a little whoop and then a down. All right, got that. So we'll probably try to be running 2 of these, I suppose. Maybe try set up 4 of these because it's going to be the best use of the space, and then just use whatever we can. Maybe there's a reason why my factory is going so slow. Anyway, this guy right here needs Lumigen, metallic glass, and then that stuff. Don't we have metallic glass, Lumigen? Can I just set this up right here and then have belts, or is that just too much? Like, maybe set up right here. And then metallic glass doesn't really have to get shipped out at all, ever, I suppose. Oh, these are old. Look at that. Inefficient. Okay, so we'll do this. This is what our next thing's going to be. This is the goal. This is the plan. We're going to put this in right over there, and we're just going to freestyle it, I guess. We're going to prod it as much as possible, because this in particular is expensive, and then speed it, and then try to find a good balance with do we have heat stuff? We do. Actually, isn't it better we make it right here? And then we have the logistics of coal bricks in and ash out. Honestly, that's better, I think. And then we'll just forge quasi crystals here and we'll bring everything in. Okay. Oh, this is unfortunate. That's not going to stick. I don't know what I was trying to do, and I'm not going to think too hard about it. I'm just going to declare I have made the factory a better place. Huzzah. Alright, so what I want is we have to learn our limitations. So we're going to have 1 of you, and then we're going to have 2 of you. Does this work? I want you to do Quasi Crystal. And then what we'll need is this, like right here or something. There, heat in, heat in, heat in, heat in. All right, it is time, Maximus Prodicus. And that slowed everything down. Maybe we don't even want to prod this because of our handicap here. Maybe we want to do this instead. Is this too much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it is one too much. All right, so we have space for big beacons here. We only have space for one. Huh. So it's kind of not even worth it to do this. Or we can just pull it back a couple. And just pay the tax right here. Now we can shove 2 big beacons right here. Yeah. Okay. That's what we're doing. And I suppose this is what the efficiency mods are for, right? Now, it's runnable at the moment. That's good. But we want more than that. Now it's going at better speed, and it's still runnable. It's below our heat budget. And it's fully prodded. And it's making half a quasi crystal every second. What do I think about that? It's making more than enough for this for the time being. Okay. This is enough to support a metastable quasi crystal every other second. That might be the best we can hope for right now. So we're obviously not doing it here, right? No, we obviously are doing it here. The reason for doing it here is because this exists. The question is whether or not I want to do 2 of them. We need a place to put the quasi crystal out. And that, I think, will be right here. Right? And then to do this proper, we should turn it vertical. Does it fit? It does fit. And this is just like our unit here. Actually, this should move up more. This is not terrible. I look at this and I don't hate it. I can probably not hate it more, though. Here, watch this. Let's do that instead. And then it will be closer to the fueling area, right? Okay, hold on. Everybody just stay calm. Stay calm. I need to get helium. So helium in. Requester. Helium. And lots of it, please. Nice. And what is now needed is to extend this. I kind of want to just now, I'll do it proper. I'll do it like this. There. There's your in. Then right here we will have an out. And between the two, we shall have a completeness. Yes? Okay. And you're going to heat up, and you're going to be supplying enough megawattage to keep these guys going like this. I think these level 3 modules just arriving just in time. And we have time to upgrade these to bigger modules. Then we'll put the bigger ones with more range right over there. Okay. And then what we do is nothing spoils, which is so glorious. And we do this and this. And it's all right, right? I need one of these. Thank you. Okay. Oh, you're just out of range, huh? No, it's a little more than just out of range. There you go. Now you can feel better. Okay, let's now wire up this whale. So we're getting nothing locally. We're getting heat stuff locally, and that's good enough, I suppose. All right, so we need Lumogen. We need that thing, and we need that stuff. So we need 1 Lumogen F. We need 1 Nexilit zinc gadolinium. We need 2 metallic glass. Great. Our number is going to be 4. So 9,000 divided by 4. Who's ahead of me on this? It's 22. It's actually a very simple recipe. And nothing spoils, and that's wonderful. Alright, so good. Whale. It's time to learn your wonderful destiny. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, right there. I want you to go. Probably first to get the fancy new material right there. Load items, get 2200. Then we go all the way over to the bio area. We get the metallic glass. And that's 4400. And then lastly, we go get Lumogen, which is right there. And that is 2200. Okay, great. And we come here, and as per always, for once, forever, and always. Right there, and 2200, 2200, 4400. And it's away you go, friend. Hook this up, and all done. Except for the fluid. Which is going to be a little annoying. Due to my own choices, mind you. We can fix that. Right there. Right there. And then down. Down. Okay. Okay. And this is going to be in a long while. This is going to take a long time to heat up, but none of that is going to stop us from checking off Quasi Crystal. Done. Victory achieved. What kind of victory? The greatest of all victories, friends. I guess I'm going to take up an entire city block down by science. Half the block is going to be making time crystals, and like a sliver of the other block is going to be making, doing logistics and making quasi crystals. And that's just how it's going to be, huh? No, painful. Moose. Let's take a look at Moose. Let's look back and see what we can see. Right there. Are you going? Oh, it really looks like you're going. Oh, Ultramoo's leading the way. I can't remember why I'm doing this anymore. But I'm glad I did. We have to start a, no, what I'm going to do when I redo science, I'll make a museum of high-level items, high-level modules there. Is this going all right, I suppose? How'd I get down here? Does anyone know what's going on right now? I guess it's right next door. I guess there's a lot of reason to be doing Quasi Crystal here, but I'm just not doing it, huh? I should be using whales for everything. It's about the pathing at this point. Let's see if we can finish this game with the UPS staying above 20. Who believes? Clap if you believe. Hasn't we been watching that flash for a while now? I have a hard time believing we have any serious issue here. Oh, we need more cotton guts. That says we need more neurochip. Didn't we fix this? Oh, we're stopped. We're stopped waiting for paramagnetic. Ooh. So if we look at paramagnetic, it's definitely showing that wave, which we said was going to happen. And if we go looking at long term, it was 128. And looking at short term, it's a bit more. But not amazing. And we look at neuromorphic chip. The highs are higher, the lows are lower. At least one of these guys is almost back. Maybe we need another guy here. Maybe that's our solution. Here. If we think about it, do it, right? So nice to be able to copy and paste whales like this. It really is. Some excellent UI work done throughout the caravans. They're just so incredibly useful, which is hard to do. It's hard to get useful. I don't know what the other one is keyed to, but I'm assuming 10's longer than it. So go. Go have fun. What was I doing? I was getting another whale to bring in the metastable, no, the Quasi Crystal. This guy's still shopping. We have to take a whale. And I need you to be a whale again. I need you to feed. I need you... Oh, I dropped it. I need you to go right there. I need you to go right there. I need you to fill your cargo. That's not going to happen very often. Let's just be clear about that. I'm pretty sure right here is next. Yeah. Yeah, I remembered correctly. All right, so we have Mega Crystal, and we have Simic scales right here. And so the only thing to do now is check on diamonds. Are diamonds probably not in stock right now? They are in stock. Just barely. And it's coming back. All right, so the diamond problem just solved. Okay. That's really nice to see. So let's go throw down an entire wall of particle accelerators, I think. That's what's about to happen. And we'll still have time at the end of the episode, I'm pretty sure. Any of this going? No. Do we have any? Yes, they are being made. We are growing more intelligent by the moment. These guys are going. I need the next level building. I need purple buildings. But to get purple buildings, I have to go through all of this pain. The suffering is for a purpose, I tell myself. Why are you so slow? Oh wow, why are you so slow? Oh, you're in the wrong spot. That was terrible of me. I mean, it does expose it to a little more prod more consistently, but It's not ideal at all. And are we still... Maybe we need another dinosaur on this. Probably need a bigger dinosaur, honestly. Alright, you are retired. You are instead banished to city center, where you shall wait until the stars become cold and dark. Instead, what I will do is you will be upgraded to a whale. Now, it is, of course, a sin to have a whale interacting with a normal caravan. But this is one of those situations where morals are there to be compromised. Just say that to yourself. Try to ingest that thought. Morals exist to be compromised. It's true. All right, go do that. How are trits going? I mean, I'm happy about it being this high. Not happy about all these. Oh, this is me fixing seaweed. Okay. So we're up at 380 trits. That's more than double. That's a lot more than double, actually. It's getting close to triple. And, well, it's going to fall because it's going to fall back to being cub limited. And it is not there right now. My point is, all of this is going. It's not going fast. It's not going particularly well, but it is going. Bragg reflectors are just... This is a huge bottleneck in everything. You need... Oh, look how expensive this is. So very expensive. So that's going to get one slowly floating down here, and maybe that's enough for this to trigger. One stack, yes. And then it stacks up, and then this guy starts going. And it makes one fiber Bragg grading plus prod. It's astonishingly expensive. Aren't I getting kind of lost right now? Looking at the bottleneck of the factory. We are researching more well, there isn't a lot we can do to get out from under this, is there? That's the tragedy of the situation we find ourselves in. We're kind of stuck here, aren't we? Yeah, and this is all just incredibly voracious. We need that next level building. We really do. Anyway, I gotta stop looking at this. Let's go build something else. We're gonna be making Metastable Quasi Crystal right here. Do we have any Chorcocks? Oh, we have a bunch. I'm gonna go deliver these. These guys are going in the system. So stick with me, friends. Really? Oh, I turned personal logistics off. No wonder I don't have these. All right, we gotta go back to city center anyway. We're gonna go distribute Chorcocks. We are Chorcocka Claws. How is the biofluid system doing? This is pretty good. That's not so great. This is really not great. Arquad jelly needing... Maybe I should investigate that. Anyway. There's some for you. There's some for you. They will be used preferentially. There's some for you. There's a lot of... We're eventually going to see 0 on Gobachovs. Maybe I should start stripping them out just wherever I see them. You know? It's like, here, give me those chovs. Oh, I have to pick them. I have to actually drag them out. That sucks. This is actually a lot harder than I thought it would be. Maybe it's because I'm clicking too fast. Each time I pull a chov out, oh, I can do it here, right? Oh, there we go. That's the ticket. Right there. Click that button instead. Each time I pull a chov out, it makes the system a little more efficient, right? Right there. Good. Why do I keep going over there? I don't know. Not very smart. Creature of habit. It's where my mouse ends up most of the time. I don't know. I'm just de-choving this area. There. All these chovs, they gotta go. We don't do chovs here, friends. We need a retirement home. We have one right there. We need a bigger retirement home. We got many retirement homes for Gorbachevs. I wonder if I can extract them automatically. Here, let's find out. No, it's not extracting anything when it's just doing it. This is like unloading ingredients. It'll have to be done by hand. Okay, let's take a quick look at Arquad jelly, though. Arquad jelly is done somewhere in here, right? Yeah, right there. Right there. Oh, and you are level 1 bees. And... Alright, here, let's just go stomp over that problem. There were 8 hives right there. So... what we need is to look in this bin. No. No. We gotta go get them. Okay. No problem. And then a whole bunch of level 3 bees. And that'll hopefully take care of the jelly issue. Where is beehives? Why is I not see beehive? Ah, there we go. Alright, and then a whole bunch of terrible, terrible bees. This will just jack jelly production right through the roof. It's gonna feel good. These are rocks. Right here. You are the ones I need. Probably not that many, but whatever. So jelly production somewhere in this area. Oh, we found it immediately. Skill, friends. Or I should have kept one to check how fast it was making. It looks like it's going to be ×4 what it was before. So, good news there, friends. And we shouldn't have Renea problems. So, good, maybe. We'll check on this in a bit. Let's go get rid of these Arquads now. Over here. You may have these back. And then these other guys have a terrible fate. They get to be pharmaceuticaled and then extracted for venom, which is now full up. So was obviously the correct way to go. Here, let's get rid of that and that. I don't know what I'm going to do with this aramid fiber. Not throw it into the digestive system, that's for sure. This is flowing very well. With full... we have all the material we need, hopefully for good. Anyway, I gotta stop messing around and instead build this out. Please hold. Please hold. All right, so stage 1, stage the first, right? And then something like this. And if you ask me if I believe in this, the answer is probably going to be no. And then we need our out, our metastable quasi out. And that's right there. And we will find a way to make this work. So we will pull up the seismite. Oh, we have to get it down there as well. Ooh, this is interesting. I guess it has to come up on the side and then come around. And it's going to add quite a bit to the journey, but who cares, right? So we'll do something like this. And we're going to make time crystal right there with a slightly larger footprint. Maybe a times 6. I don't know. And what else is time crystal used for? Just stuff. The thing. So it is going to have to go to a box. We're going to have to make a lot more of these things, unfortunately. Well, the only good news about this is that they are not really expensive once you take out the electricity cost. So this will just go around like so. And just leap the entire way, right? And then come back down. What you doing? Okay, like so. And then just, it'll come back in, and this entire middle section won't exist. Here, let's just start doing that now, right? Irk. Then we pick up all of this. There we go. Alright, so there's our detour. That's how you're going to get your seismite. And Quasi Crystal will come up here, and this is where the Quasi Crystals come. And we need a lot. And I mean a lot of time crystals per second. And that's not going to happen. Just to be clear, the goal will not be met today. And it's going to need an out. Yeah, it's going to be like this. Is that the proper distance? Kind of looks like it. Also looks wrong. What did I do wrong here? Why does it look wrong, even though it is clearly not wrong? What's wrong with my eyes? Why are my perceptors not helping? Alright, so you are time crystal, and you guys are going to be sped in real, just weird ways. Yeah, we're just going to do a basic one right now. This is it. This is what we're doing. Line that up appropriately. Nothing like a whole lot of particle accelerators to accentuate that we are in fact having a party right here. Then aerial outpost for our out. And we have area for big beacons here and here and around and around. This might be, in fact, as good as it's going to get. I'm no longer planning anything. It's just whatever fits in the bin, in the zone, in the block. This is not a good way to go about it, especially when someone's having FPS issues. Oh my god! Oh, it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. The factory is working and it hurts. Industry is pain. So we have a couple things coming in and out. Well, we'll make it work. Weird it can be prodded, though. Real weird. Anyway, we need you, we need you, and we need you. So we have 5 diamond. We have 1 optical parametric oscillator. We might have to kick that. 1 YAG laser. Let's go make sure there's some in the bin for us to go get. Right? These guys cash. Well, I mean, why aren't these being made? Okay, you gotta explain yourself. Why? You're missing printed circuit substrate? That strikes me as a very bad reason to not be going. And this guy needs bio batteries. Oh. And this guy needs magnets. He's just arrived. It's a magnet problem. Okay. Okay, now I understand what the problem is. And that takes like 4 bio batteries to make a substrate, right? Something ridiculous. 5 bio batteries. Never mind. It only makes 1 at a time. Oh, this thing's monstrous. I understand why they're being made so slow. Anyway, put that out of my head. 100, 100, 100. And so our number is 7. So 9,000 divided by 7, our number is 1,200. So 6,000 diamonds, 1,200 here, 1,200 here. This is our job. And most of these are going to come back, right? Yeah. So we're just going to put in half of that. It doesn't matter. This isn't going to be going very fast. None of this matters. What we need now is to be whale hungry. Send this guy out on an adventure. I want you to go get diamonds. Okay, diamonds apparently are a bit of an issue. You're going to get 6,000 diamond. And then you're going to go get electronic stuff. I'm pretty sure that's this guy. Pretty sure. Yeah, he's coming to drop. And he has not enough. That's interesting. I'm going to have to kick this guy too. I'm just flailing around hitting buttons. This is 1,200, and then YAG lasers. That is also in the electronic stack. And that's this thing? Yes. That's 600. Then we go right here, then we circuit condition, comparator equals go, load until target, and then 2, and then 3. And 1, 2, and 3. Bop, 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 bop. And then right there. And then you're good. Go get that. And he's going to get stuck because we don't have these because of circuit substrate, because of problems. Which may or may not be anything I can solve. Hey, let's take a look at Quasi Crystal. See if that works. Here, thank you, Notepad. Is this heated up? Is this being made? Yes. We are getting our Quasi Crystal. And it's being made with prod, actually, so... Honestly, it's hard to argue with this. This is not bad. It's not good enough, but it's not bad. Anyway, you... Oh. Okay, never mind. Maybe I should pay attention to what I'm doing. Maybe with a little bit of awareness, things will get better. All right. So what we need to do now, I guess we just put everything back in, huh? And what am I doing? It's in and out. 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 In and the other thing. All right, so all of these guys are going to go, and I'll pay the electricity bill sometime. And what we actually need then is time crystals coming out. And they are in the bin. Right? So whatever gets put in is going to come back into this bin. And it'll eventually fill up. And that'll, if we ever get to that point, it'll be good. Okay. So progress. We can now check off time crystal. Do we have enough of them? No. However, we do have some, which is better than we were a second ago. Now let's finish this off, and that's probably going to be the end of the episode, huh? It does look like we're spiraling towards being done. That's local. This has to be brought in. This is local. That has to be brought in. Again, no spoilables. No liquids either. That's weird. I'm beginning to get freaked out by this. It's the same thing as before, right? You're still waiting for neuromorphic chip. Oh, it's on its way. Or maybe not. No, we have a lot, just not enough. It is going now. This guy's waiting for paramagnetic material. Let's take a look. Paramag. This recipe deserves a better way to make it at some point, like it's space science. And that guy's... Oh, you're waiting to drop. This guy's coming and that guy's coming. This guy's stuck in a... Yeah, he's just going. And just... Out you go. Super efficient. I don't know what's going on. Escape. Let's write this down. Let's get through this, and then we can stare in baffled wonder at our base. We need 5 lead Timmy, 2 nano mesh, 1 ridiculous alloy, 1 photon depot quartz, 1 quasi crystal, 4 simic scales, and 1 gadolinium metal. Great. Is this guy stuck? You're stuck at diamonds. That's a fine place to be stuck at. If we take a look here. I don't like seeing this dip. What is going on? What is not working? I don't know what to say about this. So where do we have a bottleneck? Not there. Not there. Not there. Right here? I mean, if that is actually the bottleneck, then there isn't actually any problem here. Ore is coming in. Everything's thumping. And we have a bottleneck right here. And then this is actually a bottleneck because we can't get rid of the kimberlite pulp. We can't get rid of the diamond tailings. Can't get rid of the diamond tailings. Diamond tailings need soda ash regeneration solution. Okay, so that's an actual bottleneck. Let's write that down. Soda ash regen solution needs help. Look, a wild chore appeared. And how does this come out here? Looks like it has to be on as a direct line. So we'll look at that in a second. Right now we have to set this up. We'll pay attention to that before the episode's over. But what was I doing? We got all this stuff. Okay, simic scales stacked to half. So our number is 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 19. 9,000 divided by 19 is going to be 450. Just 400 then. Okay. It's going to leave a lot of space on the whale, but whatever. It's fine. Okay. It isn't going to be logistics that are the bottleneck in this process. Quote me on that, friends. So I want you to go get, looks like we start with alloys. You go get lead Timmy. It's right there. Lead Timmy is 2,000. Then you need some ridiculous alloy. Right there, 400. And then we need probably just gadolinium. And that's done somewhere in here, the weirdo stuff. I don't know where Simic scales go. It's too new. Now we need all of the high-tech stuff. Photon Depot quartz. I don't know if that's brought in. I should check that. I'm pretty sure we make that. We made it as a target of opportunity. Maybe I should check on that. Maybe I'm wrong. Photon. Deposited quartz. Yes, we do make that. That is full up, and that goes nowhere. All right, photon deposited quartz is obviously a high-tech thing. So it goes in the high-tech stack. And the nearest one is right there. Okay, so a whale. I need you to go finish off this thing I didn't do. So first, you fly all the way up here. I could have, yeah. I don't know why I did it at the time, but I do remember doing this. Fill your cargo, and then take that to central storage. Right there. And then empty that cargo. Go and do it. All right, so with that in mind, we are now able to pick up our photon deposited quartz. Bad cadence. That's fine though. It's still a bad cadence. Why are so many flamers getting damaged? 6 of them damaged. I don't understand any of that. I need to stop thinking about it. Hopefully the beeping doesn't drive me mad. That's 400 of you. And we need nano mesh. And this is the end of where I know things are. Where do we put, I guess we put Simic scales here, right? Yes. All right, it doesn't really help me because I just clicked off. But still, we will get there. Simic scales. Simic scales, and that is how much? 1,600. And then Quasi Crystal, which again we click off on because I don't think we put it anywhere, did we? Or did I remember? I don't remember. It was about 20 minutes ago, and I just don't remember it at all. We do put it somewhere. How many of these do we need? 400, and we have 400. All right, so it's in the bio wing. Okay. Lastly, go right here and then pick up Quasi Crystal. That's 400. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we need 7. So good. Now you come here and circuit condition, but of course, I suppose when it expires, it just gets moved to the output. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have to be wary of that. Maybe this is a bigger challenge than I first gave it credit. Oh, that is obviously not the correct number. And 400. All right, and you're away. Go. In fact, I'm just going to say this is done, and I'm even going to check this off. That's how confident I am in this. Notepad dismissed. All right, so this means this is going to expire and then go into the output. So we're going to have inputs and outputs here. Right there. I should probably kick all the various whales, right? Like the Simic scale whale. And this guy who's still hung up on diamonds, never mind. But the Simic scale whale, yeah. You have more than 1600, right? No, you do not. So I guess we let that go for a little bit. Take this and then just take the quasi crystals here and we take it to the output. Like so. And then we have quasi crystals. All right, so other things we need. Oh, wait. This has to be time crystals. Time crystal and quasi crystal. Because of the other kind of spoilage. All right, so you have to be another kind of another kind. Probably like this and like that. Ooh. So it has to be Negesium. No, Fazo. Negesium. Perigen. And then Sarcoris. And do you have one more filter slot? All right, you have proven yourself superior. And then chitin. There. So we have an in, and we have the multifarious out. And then right there, and then right there. All right. So eventually, the seismite will come around, right? Is that it? That seismite? Yeah, it gets snatched. So we are now ready to go. As long as this gets here in the next 5 minutes, which it won't. Oh, no, wait, we're not quite ready to go, because we have to take our time crystals out. And get them in here to make sure that time crystal... There, like so. There. And now we're done. We have made metastable quasi crystal, which is a thing we will never have enough of. We should focus on the MHD now and getting that up and running. Getting 1,000 magnets off that, 4,000 HTS coils. I might not have that on hand, just letting you know. Oh, we've got so many moos. The mooing can be heard all the way across the base. This is almost done. Maybe it'll stop drinking down my diamonds then. All right, it's time to walk backwards. Oh, I guess we have to go look at the soda ash now. And everything else is fine. We may not see actual results of our labor today, but we have put in place everything that need to be in place. And then come tomorrow, I think we should probably do Snarer Heart next. I think this is probably going to be most complicated. Space Dingrit time. Or maybe we do that last. Ooh. Probably last. Okay, I changed my mind. I looked at it, I thought about it. Something happened in my gray matter, and I decided to do something else. Wise? Don't know. Different? Yes. So all of that works. What was I doing? We were going to get soda ash, right? Soda ash regen solution. So what's our problem? We don't make a lot of this. I guess we're just making it as fast as possible, huh? Soda ash. Yeah, just pegged. Alright, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 blue agits. Which I don't have on me. And this shall be our last trick for today. I don't know, this was a pretty good episode. I mean, base is going dog slow right now. That is just, you know, the result of my accumulated choices over 2 years of playing. Oh, we have enough now. Good. So, oh dear, the consequences of my choices. How terrible, right? The big problem is there's just no fixing it at this point without doing a full mega base style rebuild, and I'm not doing that. So we just have to live with the sort of base we have. I really wish we had loaders right now. Oh, is this guy periodic? No. Hello, Mr. Bat. You're doing great. I guess we just bring it in and hope, right? No, yes. And that's going to take a while, even if it is a Huzu. Here I should ask for that much so that Chorecock can be selected. Then what we really want to do is get rid of most of these hands. The problem is there's such a delay between ordering the fluid to get here and it actually getting here. There's a downside of the biofluid system. Maybe I should just make myself a note that I need to finish upgrading this. That sounds reasonable, actually. This is just going to continue devouring to be the great devourer at the end. Where are my things? Where have my things gone? I shouldn't have done this. This was a mistake. No, we don't want to go quite that bad. Yeah, putting that there, mistake. Need to be exactly 1 over. That interferes with this guy, unfortunately. There you go. And I'm going to have to put more hands loading. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? We're not going to be able to maintain full pace with just that. I mean, come on, right? And this is ever more hands, leading to ever more slow. It's unfortunate, but true. I wonder if we're running out of ash. We didn't see a guy waiting. Maybe I should check out my ash maker. This guy's still going on his pickup cycle. No, we might have to, Oh, this is making a lot. A lot of soda ash. We might have to make a note for ourselves tomorrow. Go finish this once slurry arrives. Okay, great. But I am worried about soda ash. I am worried about not having enough ash. So we doubled it. That's wonderful. And it's more efficient, and that's wonderful. But I'm worried that we don't have enough. What are you doing? Oh, you're coming here. Okay, that was a dumb thing to be worried about, I suppose. Okay, good. Alright, I am just fine with dumb things to worry about. So it's going to keep up this pace for a while at the moment. That's fine. Alright. This is probably working, right? Probably, maybe. And this guy will be here one day. We have a note for ourselves. Okay, we're calling it. We're over it. We're out of here. We've done good today. Take our win and go, right? That's the... Oh, you get in my pockets. You will be recycled one day. Is that... Yeah, that's good. So perfect, right? We had light chores today. Everything is ticking along, not very quickly. We are dragging ourselves to the next tech tier. I really wish I had more Mark III modules, but like, I guess I could prioritize them at the expense of everything else. And then get them a lot faster. That's like cheating, right? And we don't need them. Anyway, here we are. Screenshot. Okay. What do we do today, ladies and gentlemen? I can hardly remember all the chores I did. We ran around. We squinted at Trits. Yeah, I just can't remember it all at this point. My memory isn't there. I know we put in the Ultramoo. The Ultramoo maker is now going. That's great. We touched some minor systems here and there. And then the Ultramoo. And that's good. We're very, very low on things to care about here in the internals, which is perfect. I mean, Chitosan being full and everything moving forward, what more do you want? Diamonds was broken, and that was just tailings. We gave up on pumping tailings unless we really have to, and just it's free recycling on tailings, and that's probably for the best. And then after that, we put in Quasi Crystal up here, and then we put in Time Crystal right here, and then we put in Metastable Quasi Crystal right there, which is the last piece we need on the way to the MHD, which we'll probably make, probably not next, probably in a couple episodes. It's going to take a while for this to run, but the second it has its first batch of Quasi Crystals, that's exactly what we're doing. We're just going to commandeer one of these areas up here, and we're just going to hand build it, essentially, just running around gathering all the stuff and porting it in. I don't know how else I'm going to get all of those HTS coils. Anyway, that was tremendous success. This is not making things anywhere near fast enough, nowhere close to fast enough. We're going to need Mark IV buildings for that, and that is a long way off. I mean, long way off in that we have 2 tech tiers left. Tech is slow. The base is extremely slow right now. It's because everything is running. And there isn't a lot I can do with that. The biggest enemy of the base is the base. I wish I had done loader discipline from the start. Even if it was just yellow loaders just everywhere. It would make it all so much faster. Anyway, no looking back, only looking forward. Things going well. And tomorrow, I guess we start in on space dingrits. We'll probably do them like right here-ish. This is the best place for them, right? This square exactly. And then we can process the hearts and everything and then leave a little space. And then right here is where utility science will go, probably. We should look ahead of that and start making a plan. But it's not far off. It's like, for serious, it's about 4 days of normal play. And then we'll be at utility science, which is bad because I'm nowhere near even through prod science. There's a lot of science left to go, and the factory is slow. But there's a huge bump coming when I get to Vaporain 4, and then a wormhole, and then I rebuild the labs. The labs will probably get rebuilt, I don't know, like up here somewhere. It's going to be a free-built lab, no longer constrained by the blocks. Because it's just not working here. There's could be a wormhole, and all of the science is going to fall into the wormhole. It's going to come here, and then it's going to be for real. Real science happens then. We're going to build a new science unit and all that. It's going to be good, but not right now. Anyway, I am now done. Thank you very much, everyone. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye. 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 Bye.